Now, what else can be done to make our world a better place? Well, comedian and political activist Russell Brand has been preaching lately for a global revolution and the end to capitalism.
I think what's important is to organise and disobey, to be really, really disobedient.
Revolution that's required is not a revolution of radical ideas, but simply the implementation of the ideas that they say we already have.
When we organise, when we collectivise, we have power that as individuals we simply don't have.
At times when universal change is required, people formulate and organise and bring about that change.
Well, to raise funds for the cause, he's teamed up with the crowdfunding platform StartJoin. His project is aimed at promoting digital literacy to further boost online activism. Well, a co-founder of StartJoin is Max Keiser, the host of the Keiser Report, and he joins us live now to talk about what's going on and Mr. Brand in his project. This project aims to buy 1,000 laptops, doesn't it, for people living in East London. What's the logic behind this, and what do you hope might come of it?
Well, the project is including a new cryptocurrency called StartCoin that works with the crowdfunding platform StartJoin. So Russell Brand is starting a political revolution, and what we're bringing to this project is an economic and finance revolution. Cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, have redefined economics and money here in the 21st century. And the purpose of a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or StartCoin is to get rid of the central banks, like the ECB, that's been rightly called a bad actor in the collapse of the Greek economy. You can say the same thing about the Bank of England or the Federal Reserve Bank in America. Central banks are outdated, and they caused incredible poverty and economic injustice. Bitcoin, StartCoin, and StartJoin, combined with Russell Brand's political revolution, can now set the stage for a new era.
And how successful has StartJoin been so far? It is relatively new, but I mean, this latest project, for example, is hoping to raise £150,000. What's the fundraising so far, and are you hopeful that can be achieved?
We've already completed 4 projects for Russell Brand's Trues, which is his online news station. The first project was we took over the branding on a newsagent in Hoxton, on Hoxton Street, that had this Sun newspaper, which of course is Rupert Murdoch's newspaper. We got rid of it completely, and we put in a whole new branding and a whole new awning for the Trues. And you also see some StartCoin and StartCoin and StartJoin branding as well. But that was the first project to demonstrate the power of a crypto coin and crowdfunding and Russell's political revolution to get rid of a pox in East London, the awning that was on top of this news agency on Hoxton Street. And all across London, we hope to get rid of all evidence of the Sun newspaper and Murdoch's newspaper, because Murdoch is a kleptocrat, and this is a part of this new economic and political revolution, is to get rid of these kleptocrats, these dirty kleptocrats like Rupert Murdoch. And so that was very successful. We're now funding a second awning, hopefully an Old Street station in London. We're funding 1,000 laptops for the youth in Hoxton and Hackney to be part of the digital revolution. So this is underway, and we've funded close to $1 million worth of projects in the last 6 months. We've got almost 60 projects we've funded, so things are on a good track.
Are you surprised, Max, that you've been able to sort of interact with the community? Because most people, when they think about cryptocurrencies or crowdfunding, it's something you see on the internet, but this is very much getting communities involved, isn't it?
Very much so, Andrew. We have developed the scratch card with free StartCoin on those cards. And I've given away $10,000 worth of free coins at Russell Brand's cafe, the True Era Cafe, on the New Era estate in Hoxton. We've already given away $10,000 worth of these coins. Part of the beauty of StartCoin is that we have approximately $2 to $3 million to give away in the next 2 to 3 months. And we're going to give that money away to people who want. This is quantitative easing for the people. This isn't about Mario Draghi giving money away to his kleptocratic friends. We're giving millions of dollars away to people using scratch cards and using it online to fund these projects that are funding the basis of the political revolution that is Russell Brand's revolution. So this is a new economy, a new currency, and we've already been successfully giving away tens of thousands of dollars, and that amount is set to increase sharply.
And it's all outside the banking system, as you said there, Max. Do you expect some sort of pushback, or have you seen any pushback from the banking system to make life difficult for crowdfunding websites like yourself?
Well, first, Jamie Dimon, of course, of JP Morgan, was wagging his finger against cryptocurrency. Now he's set up a dedicated unit within JP Morgan to study cryptocurrency. He realizes that it'll do away with his model of doing business. The central banks now have white papers being written about cryptocurrency. They realize that centralized authorities dictating the flow of money is a thing of the past, and that cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and Startcoin will put all the central banks out of business. They tried to push back initially, but then they realized that you can't fight mathematics. A cryptocurrency is based on impeachable mathematics. You cannot overturn mathematics. And once they're beginning to realize this, they're now joining the parade. But it's too late for them. I'm sorry, a lot of bankers are going to lose their jobs, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. In a competitive world, cryptocurrency is going to obliterate the central banks and many bankers around the world. And they should be, because their model of doing business is 100 years out of date, and we need to get rid of it.
Max, we've run out of time. We have to leave it there, but great to talk to you. That was Max Keiser, host of the Keiser Report. Thank you.